Imagine a world where leaders ask more than they tell, they value wisdom over power, they seek truth through open dialogue. This is the world Socrates envisioned centuries ago. His teachings, though ancient, remain strikingly relevant today. Socrates, the Athenian philosopher, left no written works. Yet, his ideas resonate through history. His method of questioning, known as the Socratic Method, challenges us to think critically and examine our beliefs. In a world saturated with information, this skill is more crucial than ever. Socrates believed that true knowledge lies within us. His method helps unlock this potential. By asking probing questions, he guided his students towards self-discovery. This journey of self-reflection forms the bedrock of ethical leadership. Today's leaders face complex challenges. Socrates' teachings offer a timeless compass. They remind us that true leadership begins with self-awareness, intellectual humility, and a commitment to ethical conduct. At the heart of Socrates' philosophy lies the Socratic Method. This method is not about providing answers, it is about asking the right questions. Through a series of carefully crafted questions, Socrates challenged assumptions and exposed flawed reasoning. The Socratic Method is a powerful tool for critical thinking. It encourages active listening, thoughtful analysis, and open-mindedness. It helps us move beyond superficial understanding to deeper insights. Imagine a leader using the Socratic Method in a team meeting. Instead of dictating solutions, they ask probing questions. They encourage diverse perspectives and challenge the status quo. This approach fosters creativity, collaboration, and a shared pursuit of truth. The beauty of the Socratic Method lies in its simplicity and versatility. It can be applied to any field, from business to education to personal relationships. By embracing the art of questioning, we embark on a lifelong journey of learning and growth. The relationship between Socrates and Alcibiades offers a compelling case study in leadership and character. Alcibiades, a young, ambitious Athenian, was drawn to Socrates' wisdom. Socrates saw in him the potential for greatness, but also the dangers of unchecked ambition. Their dynamic highlights the importance of mentorship and self-awareness in leadership development. Socrates, through his relentless questioning, challenged Alcibiades to examine his values and motivations. He encouraged him to cultivate virtue alongside ambition. However, Alcibiades, blinded by his own ambition, ultimately strayed from Socrates' teachings. His story serves as a cautionary tale about the corrupting influence of power and the importance of staying true to one's principles. The story of Socrates and Alcibiades reminds us that leadership is not about personal gain. It is about service, integrity, and a commitment to the greater good. It underscores the importance of seeking wisdom and guidance from those who challenge us to be our best selves. Socrates famously declared, "The unexamined life is not worth living." This statement underscores his belief in the transformative power of self-reflection. He believed that true knowledge begins with understanding ourselves, our strengths, weaknesses, values, and beliefs. Self-examination is not always comfortable. It requires honesty, vulnerability, and a willingness to confront our flaws. However, this process of introspection is essential for personal and professional growth. It allows us to identify our blind spots, challenge limiting beliefs, and make conscious choices aligned with our values. Leaders who engage in regular self-reflection are better equipped to navigate complex situations. They are more aware of their biases, more open to feedback, and more likely to make ethical decisions. By cultivating the habit of self-examination, we embark on a journey of continuous improvement. We become more self-aware, more resilient, and more effective in all areas of our lives. For Socrates, leadership was inseparable from virtue. He believed that true leaders are not driven by power or personal gain, but by a deep commitment to justice, wisdom, courage, and temperance. These virtues, according to Socrates, are not merely abstract ideals. They are essential qualities that can be cultivated through practice and self-reflection. They form the ethical foundation upon which effective and sustainable leadership is built. Justice, for Socrates, meant fairness, honesty, and upholding what is right. Wisdom involved seeking knowledge, understanding, and sound judgment. Courage entailed facing challenges with integrity and standing up for what is right, even in the face of adversity. Temperance, or self-control, involved moderation, balance, and the ability to resist temptations. In today's complex world, ethical leadership is more important than ever. Leaders who embody these virtues inspire trust, foster collaboration, and create a positive impact on their organizations and communities. Socrates lived and died by his principles. He believed that true courage lies not in physical strength, but in the strength of one's convictions. This courage was evident in his willingness to challenge authority, speak truth to power, and remain true to his beliefs, even in the face of death. Leaders today face numerous pressures and challenges. They are often required to make difficult decisions in the face of uncertainty and opposition. Socratic courage reminds us that true leadership involves standing up for what we believe in, even when it is unpopular or uncomfortable. This courage is not about recklessness or bravado. It is about thoughtful consideration, careful deliberation, and a willingness to take calculated risks in pursuit of a greater good. It is about leading with integrity, even when it is difficult. Socrates' example reminds us that true leadership involves making difficult choices and standing by them. It is about having the courage to do what is right, even when it is hard. Despite his wisdom, Socrates was acutely aware of his own limitations. He famously declared, "The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing." This statement reflects his belief in the importance of intellectual humility. Socratic humility is not about self-deprecation. It is about recognizing that our knowledge is always incomplete. It is about being open to new ideas, challenging our own assumptions, and acknowledging that we can learn from anyone and everyone. Leaders who embrace humility create a culture of learning and growth. They are open to feedback, willing to admit mistakes, and always striving to improve. They recognize that they do not have all the answers and actively seek out diverse perspectives. In a world that often rewards arrogance and self-promotion, Socratic humility offers a refreshing alternative. It reminds us that true leadership begins with self-awareness, a thirst for knowledge, and the willingness to learn from others. The Socratic Method, with its emphasis on dialogue and questioning, highlights the importance of collaboration and open communication. Socrates believed that true understanding emerges through the sharing of ideas, the challenging of assumptions, and the respectful exchange of perspectives. Effective leaders understand the power of dialogue. They create environments where diverse voices are heard, where respectful debate is encouraged, and where collaborative problem-solving is the norm. They recognize that the best solutions often emerge from the collective wisdom of the group. Embracing dialogue also means being willing to listen actively and empathetically to others. It means seeking to understand different viewpoints even when we disagree with them. It means fostering a culture of respect, where everyone feels safe to share their ideas and perspectives. In an increasingly polarized world, the ability to engage in constructive dialogue is more crucial than ever. Socrates' teachings remind us that true progress and understanding emerge from respectful conversation, open-mindedness, and a willingness to find common ground. The tragic fate of Alcibiades, Socrates' brilliant but flawed student, serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked power and ambition. Despite his early promise and Socrates' guidance, Alcibiades ultimately succumbed to the allure of power, betraying his city and his mentor. Alcibiades' story cautions us against the seductive nature of power and the importance of grounding leadership in ethical principles. It highlights the dangers of arrogance, self-interest, and the pursuit of power for its own sake. True leadership, as Socrates exemplified, requires more than ambition and charisma. It demands integrity, humility, and a commitment to the greater good. It requires a willingness to place the needs of others before one's own, and to use power responsibly and ethically. Alcibiades' downfall serves as a timeless reminder that true leadership is not about personal gain or self-aggrandizement. It is about service, sacrifice, and an unwavering commitment to ethical principles. Centuries after his death, Socrates' legacy continues to inspire and challenge us. His method of questioning remains a powerful tool for critical thinking, self-discovery, and ethical decision-making. In an age of information overload and rapid technological advancement, the Socratic Method provides a timeless framework for navigating complexity and uncertainty. The Socratic Method encourages us to question assumptions, challenge the status quo, and think critically about the world around us. It fosters intellectual curiosity, humility, and a lifelong love of learning. It reminds us that true knowledge is not about memorizing facts, but about understanding ourselves and the world around us. In a world grappling with complex challenges, the Socratic Method offers a powerful tool for finding solutions. By embracing the art of questioning, we can foster dialogue, encourage collaboration, and work together to create a more just, equitable, and sustainable world. The Socratic Method, with its emphasis on dialogue, critical thinking, and ethical reasoning, remains as relevant today as it was in ancient Athens. By embracing Socrates' teachings, we can equip ourselves with the tools necessary to navigate the complexities of the 21st century and beyond. The teachings of Socrates offer a timeless roadmap for cultivating virtue in a world that often seems to prioritize expediency over ethics. By embracing Socratic principles, we can cultivate the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, becoming more ethical and effective leaders in all aspects of our lives. This journey begins with self-reflection. By taking the time to examine our values, beliefs, and motivations, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. Through honest self-assessment, we can identify areas where we can grow and develop, striving to align our actions with our values. Cultivating virtue also requires courage. The courage to stand up for what we believe in, even when it is difficult. The courage to admit our mistakes and learn from them. And the courage to challenge injustice and inequality wherever we see it. Finally, cultivating virtue demands a commitment to lifelong learning. The Socratic Method, with its emphasis on questioning and dialogue, provides a framework for continuous growth and development. By embracing intellectual curiosity and humility, we can continue to learn and evolve throughout our lives, becoming more virtuous and effective leaders in the process. The challenges facing the world today demand ethical and courageous leadership. By embracing Socratic principles, we can cultivate the virtues necessary to navigate these challenges and create a more just, equitable, and sustainable future. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, the teachings of Socrates offer a timeless compass for ethical and effective leadership. His emphasis on self-awareness, critical thinking, dialogue, and virtue provides a framework for cultivating leaders who are not only competent, but also compassionate, courageous, and committed to the greater good. The Socratic Method, with its emphasis on questioning and critical thinking, remains a powerful tool for problem-solving, innovation, and ethical decision-making. By embracing Socratic dialogue, we can foster collaboration, challenge assumptions, and find creative solutions to the complex challenges facing our world. However, Socrates' legacy extends beyond methodology. His life and teachings serve as a powerful reminder that true leadership is inseparable from virtue. Leaders who embody wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance inspire trust, foster collaboration, and create a positive impact on their organizations and communities. As we look to the future, it is imperative that we cultivate a new generation of Socratic leaders, leaders who are not only skilled and knowledgeable, but also ethical, compassionate, and committed to creating a more just and equitable world. By embracing Socrates' timeless teachings, we can empower ourselves and future generations to lead with integrity, wisdom, and a deep commitment to the greater good.